Welcome to the new sister series to this AFL rebuild. And this is the Rugby League rebuilds. First up, since we're going to be starting in Melbourne for this one because we've done the AFL ones, let's do the NRL ones now. As we're going to be rebuilding one of the most dominant rugby league teams in this state, who made grand final after grand final, won premierships. I mean, they did have two premierships robbed of them in 2007 and 9 due to the salary cap scandal that happened in 2010. That caused the Melbourne Storm to win the wooden spoon in 2010. Queensland. Nationals will go Australia. 9, we've got to go. So for this one, the Melbourne Storm have just sacked Craig Bellamy as their coach. And they've just replaced him with Lachlan Brown. What's sponsored? Oh, I'll go with Zenith as our sponsor. We've got 10 million in the bank. Making 3-star coach. You can edit as many as you want. In the rugby league one, in the rugby league world, but in the AFL world, you can barely do it. Have a few more match day activations, play family dives, use 10 open training sessions, 10 community outreaches. This should be able to help us get some more members come to our games. And cheer on the Melbourne Storm as we play rugby. In real life, we're set to be losing Nick Meaney and Tyron Wishart. They're going to be heading off to Perth next year. Let's go to the transfer hub. Player list. NRL. Let's look at the Dolphins. There is a player we're going to be signing in real life to come to Melbourne. Oren Keating. Give him a 4-year deal to come to the Storm. He's set to be leaving the Dolphins. How about we get Jermaine Hisako? in the range of about 920,000 a year. We'll give him a 5-year contract till 2030. Done. Goodbye, Redcliffe, to the 2 players we just signed, and hello, Melbourne. Nick Meaney. Well, Dave. It's got to figure out a way how to put some players on the transfer list. Tyron Wishart's contract's expiring. He's going to the Bears. Heading off to Perth. Law has decided to re-sign with Melbourne. We'll give Stanley Hill 3 more years. Hope Heffrington re-signs. Yes, he does. Done. Management. Let's look at the Panthers. Oh no, Nathan Cleary's not available. We've got to get some players whose contracts are expiring. Look at the available guys. Well, I would have loved to bring Reece Walsh to the Storm, but there's no way Brisbane will let him go for nothing. To improve our centre slot, the Storm, they're looking set to sign Jackson Purdue is set to be leaving North Queensland to go to the Storm. Zach Lomax He doesn't even have a club. Well, we rescued him from unemployed to the Melbourne Storm. Kamaka, he's retiring. The prop we got from Fiji. We got to find a good prop. We need to find a great prop. Do we go? Let me know in the comments. Do you reckon I should go with someone like Josh Curran, or do I go with Payne Haas? Or do I go with someone like Liam Henry from Penrith? Colin Battani from South Sydney, coming from the Bunnies. Could get Josh Papali out of Canberra. Still trying to offload some players. We've done some pretty good recruiting. Now with the recruiting period being open. Those were expiring this year. Even though I'm not getting much viewers here in the rugby league one, but don't worry, lads, I'll be back to doing an AFL one next episode. Still trying to get rid of some players. It's offloaded. And would you look at that? We just signed Liam Henry to be the new prop coming from Penrith. Anyways, let's sim up to Origin 1. See if any of our players is going to be playing State of Origin. Oh, we're doing better than what we did in real life. We're fourth on the rugby league ladder right now. Gabriel Sturrock is leaving. He's gone to the Bulldogs. Hugo Peel's heading off to the Dragons. Tyron Wishart's off to the Dolphins. Although he's gone to Perth in real life. Tuamatu Brown's off to the Well, he's basically betrayed Melbourne to go to Brisbane. Davey Moyle's gone to Penrith. Nick Meady's gone to Parramatta. To Para. Did we? Well, Cam Munster's been picked for Queensland. Owen Dagnall's gone to North Queensland. Davey Moyle's gone to Penrith. Cole Marsh is leaving St Helens to join Canterbury. James Batchelor's gone to North Queensland. Alfie Sinclair's gone to Australia to play for the Broncos. Are there any NRL players set to be going to the UK? Mitchell Jennings has gone to the Broncos. Lennon Clark's going to Newcastle, going from Hull FC. Zach Fishwick, leaving Hull Kingston Rovers to join the Broncos. Ryan Brown's going to Parramatta, going from Leopards. Max Simpson's gone from the Leeds Rhinos to the Sydney Roosters. Will Tate's leaving Wakefield Trinity just to join the Broncos. Nathan Lowe's gone from Wigan to Parramatta. AJ Trouse has gone from Leeds to North Queensland. Well, Jackson Hastings is moving across the Leopards next year. Rodney Michael, he's leaving New Zealand to go to the UK next year to play for Hull, as he's just signed up for a work permit to live in Britain. Brandon Wakeham and this bloke, they're actually leaving Manly to go to Giants. Which team do Giants belong in? They might be in the Queensland Cup or something like that. Or I think they're in the Super League. They're in the English Super League. Caleb Toy's set to be leaving the UK to join us in Melbourne. Let's go back to the calendar. Now we look at the latter past August. New South Wales won Origin 1, Wave 1 Origin 2, and Origin 3 belongs to Queensland. While the Indigenous All-Stars lost to the Maori All-Stars. Based out of New Zealand. At the end of the season, we finish in 5th. In the elimination final, we are versing Manly Warringah Sea Eagles. Selwyn Cobbo has just won the Dally M. Adam Reynolds is captain of the year. And Selwyn Cobbo with 30... Illinois had a great... Illinois won the Dally M. He scored 30 bloody tries. None of our players made the team of the year. It's been mainly dominated by Penrith. And some from the Roosters and some Dolphins. Maybe we might have to look at him in the future. We got a $1 million bonus for making the finals. And our season is over. We lost. We lost the elimination final to Manly Warringah. Well, I guess they're still salty about what happened 20 years ago. When we basically beat it for the flag. Any more available NRL? We need to re-sign Cam Munster. Now. We're going to need to re-sign most of our available players. 5 more years for Josh King. We've got to give Xavier Coates 5 more years. Done. And we've got to keep Jack Houth. And we just re-signed a few more players. There's one position that we really need to improve. We really need to improve on. And that is the second rock. That is either the centre spot or the second rock. I think we need another centre. And we need another second rock. We're going to need to improve on the centre spot. And we're going to need to improve on the second row spot. Let's see if there's any free agent. There's no free agent centres available. Hey, Brandon. Just doing the first episode on the doing a bit of a sister challenge to the AFL rebuilds I'm doing, which is the NRL rebuild. To see how the rugby league sides would fare. It would be the Dolphins. It would be Dolphins who will win the premiership. They will win by 16 against Manly Warringah on grand final day. The Wigan Warriors have won the English Super League. That means it's going to be the Dolphins. It's going to be Redcliffe versus Wigan. Well, let's hope the Kangaroos can be able to get up in the Ashes against Great Britain. Oh, come on! We lost the first test of Great Britain! Oh, no! We Aussies do not lose to fucking England in league. Oh, that's better. We won the second test at Wembley. We lost the first game at Wembley in front of 85,000. In the return of the Rugby League Ashes. We need to find an available centre in the NRL. We just re-signed Moses Leo. We only just got. Oh. We do manage to get a guy out of Gold Coast. To improve the centre depth. We're going to need to get a good second rower. How about we sign Jerome Naai from the North Queensland Cowboys? And Logan Speaks from the border. Third test of Wembley. Who wins the Ashes? It's the Aussies. Aussie. Let's stay course of the storm. Use the money to improve our coaches, head of recruitment. Keep the same as it is. We are now in the 2027 season. We've only got 804,000 left in the cap. We're going to need another good second row coming from the NRL. The recruiting is open for business in the NRL. It's coming onto the bench, onto the bench. He can he can also play centre, which could work for Melbourne. Let's sim up to the first Origin break. That fan satisfaction's at 91. Reason why we're in second. We're second in the league right now. With an 8-3 record. $86, $90, $97, $100. Back down to 93. Back up to 98. Back up to 100. Storm are 19-5. Top of the league once again. Elimination final, we got the Brisbane Broncos. Gotta get Asako back in the lineup. Take out Chan. Now, Will Warwick is basically gone up in his overall. Well, we got Howarth, Falago, Henry, Grant, Munster, Keeley, and Laurel make the team of the year. It's good to see Melbourne are actually coming back in this. Qualifying final, we got Brisbane. Well, we got up by a field goal. We're advancing to the preliminary final to verse the New Zealand Warriors. $26-0. Well, goodbye, New Zealand. We're in the grand final against the Blokes. That stole the 2024 crown. And we want revenge on them. The Penrith Panthers on grand final day. Can we win this grand final for Melbourne? Anyways, we'll hand you over to Andrew Voss to commentate the NRL grand final. See what the controls are in here. We've got to log out player 2 first.
everyone, I'm Andrew Voss. We're coming to you from a core stadium for this NRL decider between the Panthers and the Storm. We're high in the grandstands to watch this one, and alongside me is Cameron Smith. Cameron, a big match this, and a lot of history.
Thanks, Fossey. Yes, finals footy. I love this time of year. Every decision, every mistake is crucial, and the team that can get on top of their opponent mentally and physically will finish on top. Finals football can be very draining, but it's this time of
year. It's game on. And he's right in position to field the kick. Turns it inside. Forced backwards. Right on defence.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Plays the ball. Works it on. Fires out a pass. Lomax. Ball and all tackle. Rushes into dummy half. They drive him back. Nice defence there.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Plays it. Oh, good ball. Well, that's a nice how do you do. That's a knock on. Scrum will just hold up play. For a short bit.
Got to spectate the game.
A very good evening. I'm Andrew Voss. It's great to have you here with us at Stadium Australia as we present to you this NRL Premiership decider between the Panthers and the Storm. And joining me in the commentary, Cameron Smith. Conditions absolutely perfect for this match. What do you make of the clash, Cameron?
G'day, Vossy. The Panthers are a side that are very dangerous with the football, but their opponents are no lightweight themselves. I wouldn't be surprised to see a very high-scoring match tonight, as both sides do like to throw it around. Hard to pick a winner, but I'm sure this will be a very entertaining game of rugby league.
So the selectors are very confident with this side pick tonight. Get set. Strap yourselves in for this one. The waiting is over. It's game on. Munster collects it on the full. Uto Ikamanu driving forward. And he's stopped in that one.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Feeds it on. Swamping tackle. Gets the dummy half. Snappy pass. Rounded up by the defence.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
Passes short. He's almost made his way through.
Some enterprising play.
Cuts out a few of his teammates. They go downfield. Must have lost count of the tackles. Edwards collects it on the bounce. To find the touchline from this penalty.
They've made a brave call to go for touch. This will be a huge set of 6.
That's gone over the sideline. Kenny restarts the play with a tap.
The crowd senses the big opportunity at hand. The excitement is rising.
Run on defence.
The safer option taken there.
Lays it off. Tests the defence with a short ball. Yo powers forward. Halted by the defence. Martin.
Well done.
The Panthers throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. That is tackle number 3. Crashes to the ground. Still a couple of tackles left here. He's got momentum. He's dead set. Saved a try there. No doubt about it. Lovely pass. Tries his luck with a grubber kick. The crowd here like that try. They've made their
Oh no, Penrith got a try.
First try of the match in the opening moments of the game. Now the chance to add the extras.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Adds the 2 points. The Panthers lead by 6. Goes deep with the kickoff. Cleary catches it on the full. He surges forward. 2 on the tackle and they round him up. First tackle up. He's shut down there by the defence.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
And he's blocked by the defence. That's 3. Shovels it on. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeves here. Good step. Edwards with momentum. He's tackled there, and he's made good ground. Shut down. That's good defence there. Has the job of putting in the punt. Warbrick able to take that catch. Shrugs off the defence.
He's proving elusive.
Wrestling him towards the sideline. Rushes into dummy half. Works it on. Is rounded up. Second of 6 tackles there. Turns it inside. Keeley surges forward in the tackle. And taken by the defence. It's wave after wave of attack. Tries a back pass inside. Referee calls help.
Absolutely no way through there.
Gets the ball. Munster. Papali'i puts him away. The Storm on the charge. Punting. And he's right in position to field the kick. They force him back. Caught by 2 defenders. That's the first tackle. Mid front on. That's the second. Has a look and flicks it inside. The Panthers not able to break through the strong defence. Nice defence there.
Takes the tackle. Safe option.
Yo.
Great pass.
The Panthers unable to break through. At dummy half. Nice vision. Cut out ball. Punts. Bamboozles the defence with a step. Lomax driving forward. Plays the ball. Delivering the short ball. That's a clever pass. Ball and all tackle.
Smart play. Takes the tackle.
Passes inside. McDonald. And almost beats the defence. And the attack just keeps on coming. Captured by the defence. They've got the momentum in attack. Driven back in the tackle. The defenders running like seagulls to a chip. Plays it. Loops a pass. The high ball. Tungle with a good catch. And down he goes.
Beautiful.
Play the ball now. Shovels it wide. Yo. Wonderful tackle. There's the second. Moves it on. Grabbed by the defence.
Looking sharp in attack.
Finds support. Martin. Driven back. Referee shouting hell. The attack just not effective at the moment. Quick with a pass. Passes. And he'll be forced to play. Repelled yet again. Loops it long. Launches a kick. The Storm gather up the loose ball. He's got momentum. Held as the call from the referee.
Bang! What a tackle.
Cut out ball. Locked up on the halfway.
And the winner of this grand final is, of course, the Panthers. And that shall end the Melbourne Storm rebuild.